What up, guys? So today, as the playoffs are starting, I have a new storyline. So I think Caitlin Clark is more popular than LeBron James. I think Caitlin Clark is a bigger star. I think that this upcoming season with Caitlin Clark and all her games selling out and then putting her selling out NBA arenas and her rivalry with Angel Reese and how the league treated her, it's a more interesting storyline than LeBron James and Luka Doncic in the playoffs. It's over for LeBron. He is the least rated NBA superstar of all time. Since Kobe retired, the ratings have gone down 50 to 60%. And now the new king is here, and it's Caitlin Clark, or Queen if you want to say. She is more popular, more of a draw than LeBron James. Everyone is tired of the LeBron narrative. Everyone is tired of, wow, the NBA just gave LeBron another superstar to try to make it easier on him, and then they promote no other players besides LeBron, Steph, and KD, who are all over 35. And now they're upset that the face of basketball is Caitlin Clark. You remember when Adam Silver begged Caitlin Clark to come save NBA All-Star Weekend by competing against Steph in a three-point contest, and she said, no, thank you. She was okay. And let's remember that the NBA owns the WNBA. So basically, she told her boss no. And we all know Adam Silver is super soft, so he won't say anything. But all of this is LeBron James' fault. Because over the last 12, 13 years, as he always had to build super teams and everybody had the big three, and then he always had a flop and make the league soft, then that's what happens. It gets boring. Nobody wants to see this soft brand of basketball where they barely foul, or LeBron gets all the calls, his team gets all the calls, and then he still complains a million times. And, oh, he needs Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Oh, he needs Kyrie and Kevin Love. Oh, he needs 10 superstars. Jokic just won multiple MVPs and a finals with no All-Stars. None. LeBron's playing with multiple Hall of Famers constantly. Then we got Caitlin Clark here. In her first year in the league, she turned the WNBA around, and she's more popular. I'm more excited to see what she does this year than I was excited to see the LeBron and Bronny situation, which is a complete mockery to the NBA. I'm glad at least he's doing better now. It doesn't look so bad, but still, it's still a mockery to the NBA. And I'm looking more forward to the WNBA for the first time in my life because to me, it has more grit. It has more storylines. You see women out there say, I don't like her. Not everybody's all buddy-buddy. Nobody wants to see that in sports. It's competition. That's why people love football so much. It's because when you watch football, they're giving 110%, and they're battling till they don't have nothing left. They're trying to move another man. They're trying to force their will and win the game no matter what it takes. Whereas the NBA is so soft now, there's no competition. You're just playing against your buddy. Everybody's okay with participation awards. If you get eliminated from the playoffs early, that's okay. You get to go to Mexico and have fun with your friends early, or get to go to LA and hang out with all the other NBA players for the off season. So what's the point of going to the finals? Because it's not even fun unless you win. So at least with the WNBA, we have rivalries. We have players that don't like each other. We'll have a little bit of skirmishes. The play, to me, it might not be as good a play, but it's way more physical. It's way more physical. And it's now with Caitlin Clark, she's bringing the skill with also the physical. And if they lowered the rims to where they could dunk, why wouldn't you watch this over the NBA? It's a more exciting product, and people know Caitlin Clark's name more than even, I would say at this point right now, LeBron James. Her name is bigger right now than LeBron James. And Angel Reese, you're always seeing stuff about Angel Reese. Who would be second in the NBA? Steph? You don't see that much stuff about Steph. KD especially not. KD's more like, you see a lot of, to me, I would compare him to the Brittany Griner. They're like the villain of each league. And Brittany Griner's definitely more famous than Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Probably even LeBron James at this point, after we know what happened with her, and the whole world knew about that. So she has a lot of eyeballs on her. But this is all LeBron James' fault. He's turned the NBA into something that's hard to watch. I watch these playing games and these teams are getting blown out. And I was like, what is this? Like, the play-in shouldn't be anymore. The play-in was just to try to help LeBron get to the playoffs when he didn't have 10 superstars. And now the NBA decided, okay, we're going to keep the play-in because if we cut it out, then the Lakers might not make the playoffs, which let's remember that LeBron's used the play-in twice to get into the playoffs already, and it's only been around a few years. They all know, he's on PEDs, he's old, and we need to find a new face of the league. And the new face of the league is Caitlin Clark. Because Caitlin Clark is more interesting and more skilled than half of the NBA. And she's going to be the face of basketball. Because everybody wants to see what she's going to do this year. I don't really hear too many people talking about the NBA playoffs like that. Yeah, it's coming up. But even when you watch TNT, when you watch ESPN, they don't even sound that excited about the NBA playoffs. One, because the playoffs are so long. Two, the series are so long. And three, the storylines are played out. What is the storyline? The Celtics with all their star players and their unlimited salary cap somehow that they cheated to have. And the Lakers. The Lakers going, or OKC going as the best team, or Cleveland going to the championship. Those are the most boring storylines. And especially the Lakers one, because it's played out. It's happened so many times, and now they're trying to recreate it again with the worst defensive backcourt ever between Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James. Are you kidding me? That's a joke. Caitlin Clark would drop 40 on them. She would drop 40 on them because they can't guard anyone. And if you watch, Luka and LeBron are always in competition of who's not going to get back on defense, who's not going to play hard on defense, who's only going to focus on offense, who's going to try to pad their stats more. And in the playoffs, that's not going to work because we know Luka gets tired and LeBron's 40. So, of course, he gets tired. Then they're going to count on Austin Reeves and Roy and those other guys to save him, to bail him out. Hopefully that works for him, but I doubt it. I see Caitlin Clark this year, having more success. I could see her winning an MVP. I could see her making a championship run, and she would be propelled at that point a superstar, and she would be way above LeBron James. She would only be behind, soccer players, some football guys, but LeBron James' status as the face of the basketball is gone, and I don't think he'll get it back. The storyline's too boring. The ratings show that the NBA since Kobe's died is 50, or since Kobe retired is 50% down. So people don't want to watch him. The ratings with Caitlin Clark are up hundreds of percent. People want to watch her. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to give my storyline on this. Spy Sports. I'm out.